how's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I am back with another video now after the nice little vlog you guys had last upload, which is doing very well, by the way. I thank you guys so much for your support on my other hobby as Gundam collecting and just Gundam building in general. But today we are back to my roots. We were talking about some manga, and today we're going to be talking about manga nobody talks about. Now that, yes, that obviously is an over-exaggeration. You know, every manga, there's at least some people that read it and talk about it, but just from, you know, my group, you know, people that I listen to and watch, I don't really hear them talking about enough, especially after some recent animes that have been announced and or come out. But yeah, according to YouTube, 72% of you guys that watch these videos are not subscribed, which is fucking bonkers, because we are so close to the big old 1K. So if you guys would like to support me and this channel and would like to see me reach that goal, I very much appreciate it. If you just scroll down and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. But for this video, I chose 5 manga nobody talks about, or at least I think deserve more attention. We'll start off with the first manga, which is a newer manga-ish, but a brand new anime. It came out this year, and that is Skippin' Loafer. Now, as I said, you know, this just getting an anime, I'm very surprised I see no one picking up the manga, because this is the peak definition of, like, just a super enjoyable, wholesome, fun slice of life. 2 people and just a group of friends enjoying high school life, you know, doing high school people things, you know, maybe falling in love, you know, and doing high school projects, you know, going out, field trips, you know, all the fun stuff that you enjoyed in high school. You kind of get to relive with these characters, which is something I very much enjoy and what I find so fun about Skippin' Loafer, and just the whole immaculate vibe this manga gives off. The art is very cute. It's very, you know, you want to pinch their cheeks type shit, you know, like, you know, all that stuff. It's a very cute, it's a very sweet, it's a very relaxing, very wholesome manga that I think nobody should not pick up. You know what I mean? Like, it's a series I think would satisfy almost everyone, unless you're a shonen tard that just reads nothing but shonen. But for everyone else, I would totally recommend this manga because it is just one of the greatest. And, you know, after, you know, it being a newer addition to my collection, it quickly rose up in the rankings for me, and it even entered my top 5 because it's just that good. I am behind. I have volume 5 and volume 8 just came out. So, you know, I do need to go get those when I have the chance. But for now, just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Now, an older series, a very old series that came out in 2002. That was the year I was born. I'm 21, by the way. I turned 22 in June. You know, it's bad. It's an old series, but, you know, besides a couple of us manga tubers at the time, all picking it up at the same time, I hear no one else talking about this manga, and that is Yakutate Japan. Now, I believe June of last year, you guys did hear me pick up this manga, and I haven't picked up much since because I've just been busy with other hobbies and stuff like that, and I just haven't really bought manga, period. But I have about half of the series, and this is one of the greatest cooking mangas and just one of the best feeling shonen mangas to exist. If you loved Food Wars took heavy inspiration from this manga right here, and want something just to fill that urge of, you know, just feeling good, just people enjoying what they do and just having a lot of fun. Yakutate Japan is that manga. It is, for an older series, it is relatively available and not that expensive. You can pretty much find almost all volumes for retail. It's a very relatively easy to find older shonen manga, which means there's no reason for you not to pick it up. It's retail, it's not hard to find, and it's not that long. I think it's like 20-something volumes. It's not that long. Anyone can enjoy it. It's a series that's, you know the urge or the feeling you used to get when you first watched a shonen anime, like your first ever shonen anime, like My Hero, I don't know, Haikyuu, you know, all those, like, just really good feeling manga that, you know, just defined shonen and just, you know, good feeling manga. This is one of them. And this is one of the mangas that brought back that feeling for me. I remember reading this at a cottage by the water and just enjoying every second of it. It is such an enjoyable manga that I think more people should pick up and just, you know, consider reading. You know, Food Wars being about cooking, this is about baking. So it's all about baking, but it's to the extreme. It's, you know, it's not like, you know, grounded in realism. Well, yes, you know, they use real techniques in here, but, you know, it's more dramatized for entertainment purposes, which I am so down for, which I am so unbelievably down for, which I love. And yeah, so Yakuza Japan is just that one series that I think, as an older series, more people should just get into. Because, you know, it's not like it's out of print, out of stock, you know, it's not like it's expensive. It's very easy to find at a very reasonable price. So I think people should go pick this up. Absolutely. Next is a manga that's a lot like Yakuza Japan, just gives me a good shonen vibe, you know, just a lot of fun with a good plot and just an amazing cast of characters. That is World Trigger. Now, for those who have, you know, seen my videos for a long time, know that I got this for a very good deal. I got this used for about half of market price. Usually, I got all 23 volumes for about $150. At the time, that was an absolutely fucking amazing deal because, you know, some of these volumes are hard to find. You know, on Amazon, Volume 1 does go for quite chunk of change, goes for some chunk of change. You know, it's not cheap. For some fucking reason, I don't know why, but I was able to snag it for a really good deal, and I haven't regretted it yet. This manga is just amazing. Like I said, it is just a feel-good shonen manga that I think everyone should read. You know, it's a very good sci-fi plot that has an amazing cast of characters. Kuga, the glasses dude, I can't remember his name. I can never remember his name. And just, you know, all of these people just coming together to make a good action shonen. Like, it's so good. It's such a good series. For those who have not heard of this series, I'll give just a brief little explanation. So there's these creatures called neighbors. They're invincible monsters from another dimension that destroy our way of life. At least we have the elite warriors of border. So it's basically like a military kind of, who can co-opt alien technology to fight back. So basically, we have these things called triggers, which are basically their weapons that correspond to different classes, you know, like sniper, defense, offense, you know, all of those. You know, you have close range combat, you have assault, you know, it's basically like, you know, based on, like, I hate to say, like, Call of Duty, like, for 90% of this series is basically a 4v4. Like, it's, you know, people just fighting for the trophy. It's pretty much like, you know, a 4v4 COD match, you know? That's pretty much what this manga is for a lot of the series. Now, yes, while you're like, you know, it's still a very enjoyable manga. They do it well. They don't make it drawn out. They make every fight so much fun and so interesting to just dig your teeth into and just enjoy these characters fighting each other with no consequences whatsoever and just learning and growing as a fighter. It's so cool seeing where the characters have come. I've read about half of the series. I'm at volume 15 or 16 right now, but this series is just so unbelievably enjoyable. Again, I believe some of the volumes are readily available, so you can go pick it up or you can just read it online. It's just an amazing feel-good shonen manga that's, you know, does have some comedy to it. Obviously, you know, a good shonen doesn't, but it does have some good plot twists. It does have some good cliffhangers. It does have some amazing fights that are very suspenseful, and, you know, it's just everything a good written and well-made shonen should have, and it does it beautifully. Go pick up World Trigger. You are seriously disappointing yourself if you aren't. All right, next is a manga recently just finished physically. It's been over digitally for, I think, like a year or something, that I'm very sad to say goodbye to. But, you know, one, I'm very excited to see how it ends, and that is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Now, for some reason, besides one person I know, like one very close buddy of mine that I know that reads this manga, I don't really hear anyone else picking this up, aside from another buddy of mine, Jake the Pog. This series, you know, from being such a popular brand or just IP, you'd think that this would also be very popular, but it just isn't for some reason. This manga is just perfect. I think people cast it aside because they think it's just some shitty non-canon side story, but this is canon. This is canon to the My Hero universe. It takes place 2 years before My Hero takes place, before Deku gets introduced. And, you know, we're seeing these people kind of build what it means to be a vigilante and you kind of just build atop of the characters we know of from My Hero, mainly Aizawa and, you know, Present Mike, Mount Lady, all of these amazing characters, or sorry, not Mount Lady, what's her name? Perfume chick, I can't remember her name for some reason, and just a bunch of brand new characters, and All Might, I can't forget All Might. All Might does have a decent amount of screen time in this manga. But besides those people, the three main characters in this manga just make this so unbelievably enjoyable. It is action-packed. You learn some backstories on some characters, and you know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but a villain everyone loves from OG My Hero, we get to see their backstory in this manga, or at least how they became to be a villain we so much adore and love to this day. It's just an amazing manga that ties itself to the OG, or just the actual My Hero universe that I think a lot of people are taking for granted or just aren't reading. But yeah, My Hero Academia Vigilantes, oh, I can't recommend this enough. Volume 15 just came out as of filming this. It is the 18th. It came out the 10th of October. I already got my hands on it, obviously, but yeah, this manga is just phenomenal. It is 15 volumes long. It's not that long. Just do yourself a favor and read this amazing manga. No, it's not by Horikoshi. The art is not by Horikoshi, at least. But even then, the art is absolutely killer. Some amazing panels and just an amazing series all around that just defines shonen goodness. That's it for My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And the last manga, you know, we've had shonens back to back, but this one is so different. Even considering, you know, the recent announcement of the anime the past couple months, I see no one else picking this up, maybe besides one other person. That is a sign of affection. Now, for those wondering, I'm not really that much of a romance guy. I do like to pick up good feeling romances, but, you know, 90% of romance are just corny as shit and really cringe. While this does have some corny aspects to it, it kind of traverses well around it, not making it cringe, making it kind of like, oh, okay, that's cute type shit. For those that don't know, this manga is about a deaf girl just finding love, you know, and, you know, getting a really nice looking boyfriend, and, you know, just kind of the life around, you know, being deaf and, you know, sign language and all that kind of stuff. It's nice. It's a nice little twist to a really normal romance that I just think makes it 10 times more enjoyable. The one thing I do like is the art. The art is very bubbly. The character designs are super cute, and it's just a all-around super enjoyable manga that I think more people that are into romance should definitely pick up. I am a little behind. I think Volume 7 just came out, or came out about a month or two ago, that I definitely should pick up. I'm at Volume 7. Sorry, I'm at Volume 5 right now. I meant to say 5, not 7. But this manga all around is just amazing. Super bubbly, super cute, you know, just makes you warm and fuzzy inside, if you know what I mean, you know. And you know, as a grown man, you're like, oh, I like to see people throw hands, I like to see people getting killed and shit, I like to see people's heads get crushed. Yes, I do, but at times I like to just sit back, relax, and read something super wholesome that you know, just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any manga you think needs to be talked about more, please let me know down in the comment section below. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, take care.